According to my playbook, it's the height of the grilling season, and in Happy Valley, that's simultaneous for tailgate season too. Over the years, I've shared quite a few recipes for hot dogs and hamburgers with you. Today's no exception. Just trying to keep the tradition alive. Join me right here at the counter today while I show you how to make the Vermonster, an all-beef burger topped with bacon and cheddar, sautéed apples and onions, and slathered with maple mayonnaise. We're going to start with the maple mayonnaise, and it's exactly what the name implies. 3/4 of a cup of mayonnaise, 1/4 cup pure Vermont maple syrup, and for some heat, a teaspoon of cracked black pepper. I'm going to stir this all together. Give it a really good stir. Put a lid on it, pop it in the refrigerator, and it's time to make our toppings. I've fried 8 slices of apple wood smoked bacon this morning, and they're draining on a plate. I left 2 tablespoons of bacon drippings in the bottom of my pan, and I'm going to melt a half a stick, 4 tablespoons of salted butter. My little portable gas burner here. I'm going to add 3 to 3.5 cups, maybe 4 if I like it, of sliced half moon shaped onions. They're about 1/4 inch thick sliced. And that's about 2 medium large onions. And I'm going to saute these in the butter for about 5 minutes. I'm not looking for any browning. I'm just going to let them saute until they've lost most of their moisture and are kind of limp. It's been about 4 minutes. My onions have lost half their moisture. They're really limp, seeing very little browning on them. Now I'm going to add my apples. And I'm using 3 thinly sliced Granny Smiths today. Feel free to use your favorite. Don't worry that they turn a little brown waiting for the onions to cook, because they're going to brown in this skillet anyway, which is really fun because you get to slice your apples ahead of time. And be sure to slice your apples the same thickness as your onions, about 1/4 inch thick. If you want everything thicker, that's fine, but if you want them to cook at the same rate of speed, you're going to want them sliced the same thickness. Now we've got our apples in here, and we're going to have to season this. And the seasoning is a teaspoon of sugar, no salt, a teaspoon of cracked black pepper, and 1 to 2 tablespoons of pure Vermont maple syrup. And now we're going to continue to saute this for 5 minutes until the apples have lost a lot of their moisture and half of their volume. And then by controlling the heat, we're going to let them caramelize till we decide they're done. It's been about 4 more minutes, and now I'm starting to see some really nice browning, but because there's sugar and maple syrup in here, the sugar can go from brown to burned really fast, and we don't want that to happen. So I'm going to turn my burner off. I'm going to remove this from the heat, and I'm going to set these aside while we prepare our burgers. What? No grill? That's correct. I love pan-seared burgers. They're always moist, juicy, and perfectly cooked. Call me crazy, but do not criticize until you've tried burgers cooked my way. I'm putting 4 6-ounce all beef 90-10 burgers in the bottom of a cold pan. I haven't preheated my skillet. I'm going to season them generously with salt and pepper. I never season my burgers first because salt dries them out. I'm going to put this on medium-high heat on any stovetop, gas, electric, medium-high, for exactly 6 minutes. It's easy to remember. 6-ounce burgers, 6 minutes. 8-ounce burgers, 8 minutes. 4-ounce burgers, 4 minutes per side. That's my formula for the perfectly cooked hamburger. It's been exactly 6 minutes, no more, no less. I'm going to flip my burgers over. Beautiful sear on the outside. I'm going to season them again. And let them cook for exactly 6 more minutes. It's been exactly 12 minutes, 6 minutes per side. Now I'm going to add my cheese, and I'm putting my Vermont cheddar slices, 2 on the top of each burger. I'm going to put a lid on it and wait for the cheese to melt. Perfectly cooked, juicy, melted cheese. I'm going to turn the heat off, plate these up, and it's time to eat. The Vermonster, or the Vermont Cheeseburger, is a specialty item on the 99 Grill Pub menu. The 99 has over 100 locations throughout the Northeast and specializes in New England-style food and hospitality. When I saw the Vermont Cheeseburger on their menu, I stopped reading the menu. When I tasted the Vermont Cheeseburger, I never looked for anything else. For these and all of my recipes, just go to my website,